Hey guys, it's Luke from Makes It Made Simple, and today I want to talk about why I think every EDM producer and producer in general should have a good pair of headphones in their studio. So reason number one, and it's the main reason I'm making this video, is because headphones allow you to hear the really low sub-frequency range of your bass. And if you have really large speakers and you've got a sub, like I do, I've got some Neumann speakers and a sub to go with them, I can hear my bass just fine, but a lot of times, especially if you're just starting out, you might have a pair of monitor speakers, the speakers by themselves, that just don't go that low. So if I think about like the KRK Rocket 6s, for example, if you just had those by themselves, they do have a decent bass response, but they're really not going to get to that low sub range as well as headphones do. And off the top of my head, the KRK Rocket 8s, I believe, only go down to somewhere around 40 hertz. And meanwhile, a $99 pair of headphones, these are the Sony MDR 7506s. These go down all the way to 10 hertz. And this is really important because mixing is all about, and producing is all about what you hear. I know people like to use spectrum analyzers and stuff like that, but to be honest, it's really, really hard, if not impossible, to mix what you can't hear. And so if you don't have a pair of headphones, or if you have some speakers that don't go to that bass frequency range, and you don't have a pair of headphones that go down to that sub range, you're really doing yourself a disservice. So in order for you to mix bass really well, I would go ahead and grab a pair of headphones. I'm actually going to have a few links in the description below. I'll have a link for these as well as one or two other pairs that I really like. They are affiliate links. Just letting you know that. No extra cost to you, but I'll have the links down there, and all the headphones I'll have down there are going to be ones that I've personally have worn over the years. So reason number two, and this is more for like the EDM producer who might just be starting out, but headphones are really more of a budget-friendly way of getting into EDM production. So let's say you're just starting out, and if you're going to buy monitor speakers, well, then you're going to have to buy acoustic treatment. A decent pair of monitor speakers, like on the low end, like the beginner friendly ones, are going to be at least a few $100s, and that's really like the low end monitor speakers. And then acoustic treatment, that's going to be another few $100s for decent, if you buy the foam or if you buy a room kit or something like that. And then on top of that, I always suggest getting something like SonarWorks 4, which is a room calibration tool. Especially if you're working, most of us are working in home studios, and SonarWorks really, really helps a lot. And so that's like another, I don't know the price off my top of my head. Let's just call it $150. Well, you're talking over $500 to almost $1,000 for speakers, acoustic treatment, SonarWorks. It can just be a big investment and a big hassle. And so if you wanted to start and be able to mix quality mixes right away and just get into EDM production right away, all you really need is a laptop, a decent laptop, and a pair of headphones. Maybe add in an audio interface, especially if you want to start recording or something like that. But yeah, laptop and headphones is all you really need to get started. And like I said before, these headphones right here are $99. So if you're a beginner EDM producer, headphones is really the way to go. Okay, number three is headphones are really great if you are, up late at night working and you can't be loud, or maybe you live in an apartment and you've got neighbors next door, or maybe you're in a dorm room, anything like that where you can't be loud. Well, headphones are a really great option for that. Obviously you put headphones on, no one can really hear anything around you. You can take them with wherever you want to. There's a portability aspect of it as well, but that's a really great reason to have a pair of headphones, is the fact that you're not going to be annoying anybody around you. So if you live in a house or something like that, whatever, blast your speakers all you want. But even if that's also the case, you live in a house, you own your own home or something, maybe you've got a family and maybe you just can't be really loud because you're going to wake up someone in the other room. Number four is that it's just nice to have another reference or perspective to listen to your mix. And so, let's say you've mixed on your speakers all day. It's good to just switch to headphones and just have an alternate listening experience. Some people talk about how they, the classic car test where you export your mix, you go listen to it in your car to kind of hear how it sounds. Well, if you're in your studio, you've got a pair of headphones, you can put those on and you can switch back and forth. And it's just a really great way to have an alternate listening experience. Number five is kind of related to the last one, and that's just more for a critical listening. And so you might find yourself with headphones, especially the nicer headphones you get. These headphones sound pretty good, and the headphones I'll list below for pretty budget options sound pretty good. But once you get into the higher range of headphones, let's say you've got like a pair of Odysseys, like LCD X's, or whatever they have another pair of headphones now that are made just for mixing. They're pretty pricey. They're over $1,000. You get something like that, pair it with a nice headphone amp. You put those on. I'm telling you, you're going to hear details that you've never even thought possible before. There's just something about really nice headphones where you can hear these reverb tails and like the delays kind of just, it feels like they kind of go on forever. If you have a nice pair of headphones, you know what I'm talking about here. And so, headphones can really just offer like a critical listening that you might not hear with speakers. Now, I have really nice speakers, and so I do hear most of it, but I still like to check headphones. It's just a different type of listening experience. It's more intimate, and it's almost kind of hard to explain. It's just different than using speakers, and so I like to put them on to kind of hear some more finer details that I might not necessarily hear on my speakers, as well as all the other reasons that I've talked about. Okay, so those are 5 reasons that I think every EDM producer should have a pair of headphones in their studio. If you have any reasons that you can think of, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Make sure to check the description for awesome stuff. I've got a free mix training down there. I can mix and master your track if you would like. And yeah, go ahead, look at the description, and please like and subscribe. Help my channel grow, and I will see you guys again next time.